do that in Iraq. There's a video in Iraq of they let a donkey loose, and this is how they do it every day. And the donkey's just walking around eating, and they open up the gate, and these tigers come running out of the gate and just bitch slap that donkey in the ground and fucking jack him. It's really kind of wild to see, and it's really shocking. These GIs filmed it when they were in Iraq at the zoo. It's shocking to see, but that's really the way they're supposed to eat. Like, that's how you should do it. If you're gonna feed animals, you're gonna have wild animals. You should have them eat what they normally eat, man. I mean, like, what's with this feeding fucking snakes frozen mice? Give them a fucking mouse, you know? I mean, that's what they're supposed to do. We're trying to, like, enforce our own ideas of morality and predation on fucking monsters. You know, I mean, like a snake is a monster, dude. You know, tigers, that's a monster. Those are all monsters. Yeah, they're natural monsters. There's a whole natural cycle of things, and to take them out of that, there was a kangaroo cage. That was the most depressing thing, because those kangaroos were just sitting there. They didn't do shit. They just laid there.
Human beings are considered monsters. So, like, if you put somebody in prison that's a mass murderer, we're doing the same thing. You know, we should let that mass murderer go out on his way and just murder a shitload of people. You know?
What kind of dumbass logic is that?
Well, I mean, if you're saying, like, you know, like a tiger's a tiger or whatever, like a snake should kill its own prey, and we should, you know, do it what?
Well, why? No, we're feeding them killed prey. We kill it first. That's what's the most ridiculous thing, is that we kill what they eat first, so that it's not as brutal for us. Somehow or another, someone else kills it, you buy it killed, then you feed it to them. That's ridiculous.
Right.
That's not a mass murderer, dude. Mass murderers are just fucked in the head. They're not killing for food. It's a part of a natural cycle. They're just nuts.
Yeah.
You know, and then when you get a nutty person, the problem is human consciousness is so more complex, supposedly, than animal consciousness, because we have the ability to alter our environment. So you can't have someone whose consciousness is haywire, because that's what, when you have like serial killers and mass murderers, what you have is someone whose consciousness is just gone off the tracks and into the woods, and you have just chaos. And if a society is aware of itself, it has to realize that there's certain issues are going to come up when you have crazy people running around killing your family and your friends. So you got to kill them. What you're supposed to do with someone like a mass murderer, if you're absolutely convinced, that's the problem, really. The problem is the court system. The court system's so fucking corrupt, and so many times DAs and prosecutors are just trying to get, they're just kind of trying to get a guilty verdict, and they don't give a fuck if someone is guilty or not. There's many, many, many instances where cops have framed guys that were innocent. People have gone to jail for years. It turns out the DNA evidence they were framed. I mean, that's happened many, many, many. That's the real fucking problem. But if we could be absolutely sure that we knew that somebody was a mass murderer or a rapist or anyone with no remorse who hurt other people and could hurt someone that you care, you gotta kill them. Why keep them around? There's too many fucking people. You know? I mean, look, it's not like they're not gonna die eventually anyway. It's not like if you don't kill them, you know, they're gonna fucking cure cancer and live forever. No, they're not gonna do anything. They're not. A mass murderer is not gonna contribute to society. You know, they're just not. There's nothing good is gonna come out of that.
They should just line them up and like, oh, you need a new liver, bam, you're on death row. There should be no like, you know, time period and they're gonna electrocute you. They should just shoot you, take all the parts that they can. They can use your corneas or your livers.
Yeah, but that's an interesting topic because there was a thread on the board, the message board on my website, where people were talking about organs having a memory, and all these people who have gotten transplants from people, all of a sudden they knew things they couldn't have possibly known.
That people they don't even know, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of many things like that where people all of a sudden had cravings for certain types of foods and they had no idea that I mean, it's not just one instance. And see, the thing is about memory, like, we don't know where memory is stored exactly. They know an incredible amount more than the average person about the way the human body works. Much more than people knew 100 years ago, much more than, you know, even a decade ago. But they don't know everything. There's a lot of questions, man. First of all, with the human body, your cells regenerate every 7 to 10 years. I think it's 7 years. So literally every cell in your body changes and becomes a new one. Like you're a new version of you every 7 to 10 years. They're not the same anymore. So if that's the case, where the fuck are your memories? Because I have memories that are way more than 7 years old. You know, so where are the memories stored if you have a completely new cell? I mean, are the memories like transferred back and forth between the cells when the new one is born? Is it born with the same memories? I mean, where's the memory? Where's it stored? We don't fucking know. The other idea is that the memories are stored in the neurons. Well, if that's the case, because the neurons are the only thing that stay. The neurons are not. You get the neurons you get, or the neurons you get forever. You don't get new ones. They don't regenerate every 7 years. But the heart is filled with neurons. It's like one of the biggest clusters of neurons in the body. It's like right up there with your brain. And I think people who have had heart transplants, I don't think it's that preposterous that they would have memories. I don't think is that preposterous at all.
I think it is. And I think that these people that say that they're having dreams stuff, they probably would have had that same exact dream with or without it.
Why would you say that, Brian? They're talking about things they couldn't possibly know about. People have this little
Have
girl.
You ever had dreams
This little girl gave up the exact identity and location of the woman of the man who murdered the girl who gave her the heart. You know that story?
No, but it sounds very far-fetched.
It sounds far-fetched, but it doesn't mean it's not.
See, there's some things that I read that when it's like that it's kind of like, to me, is seeing UFOs. It's either somebody that wants attention,
that's
just dumb, and they're going, no, I had my arm transplant, and now I'm having all these dreams of people I don't know. And
okay, that's possible.
I know.
It's also possible that it's real. That's the problem with skepticism. With skepticism, when it comes to something that we don't understand, that's the problem. Is that you run the possibility of excluding something because it seems irrational. But the reality is, we don't have enough information to decide what's rational and what's irrational. Right. Just the idea that you have memories at all is fucking nuts. The idea that you can. How about the idea that you can change people's memories? They say that especially like right after something shocking, if you start talking to someone and introducing new ideas to them, they'll re-remember the whole situation.
Wow.
They'll change the whole way they remember things.
Wow.
Like, have you ever thought of something with some way, and then you go back and you watch the video, and you're like, God damn, it wasn't like that at all. Like, I don't trust my memory that much. I trust some things. There's some things that I know that are recorded in there forever for real, and no doubt about it. There's some things, because I've made sure that I've kept that memory. Like, I've had some pretty intense experiences where I made sure, like, I am going to